Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Yes, motherfuckers, we are live! Right here on this Friday evening, right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66, ooh, baby, 9! Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down there, down in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Sorry, all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell and treat it like it's your bitch. But don't forget to turn on all notifications so you never ever, baseball coming back on Sunday. Well, Monday, actually. Baseball's back, baby. Love it. Ever miss an upload? And if you do, well, fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say about that. So, this is your first time watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell, get notified. And, already we got some losers coming in the chat. It is what it is. Well, you go bye-bye. Bug chaser. What kind of bugs do you chase? Because I just squashed you like a little cockroach. You fucking cockroach! Yeah. The comment was like you're the type of person that got bullied in high school. Well, everybody gets bullied in freaking school. I mean, I got bullied in junior high school. I didn't get mostly in junior high school. I got bullied in high school. Never got bullied. Never did. Not even in college. Just my junior high school days was like my friends were just playing around with everything, playing around. You know, they were playing around me stealing my jacket and my hat and all that shit. But it is what it is. All right, we got Max Lethal in the chat. What's up, Max? How you doing on this Friday evening? I'm doing pretty good. Got paid today, so payday, baby. Cha-ching, 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 bitches. That's all I gotta say about that. Cha-ching. So I'm gonna save some of that wisely. Gotta pay bills at the end of the month, of course. You know, I get paid next week too. So every week I'm getting paid. So. Making the money you wish you had. Because you can't get a job. Because you sit on YouTube all day thinking it's your job when it's not. So, you don't like it? Well, lick my balls. Balls on top. But it is what it is. So, but my day was pretty damn good. I'm going to have a great weekend. I don't go back till Tuesday. Because boss gave me an extra day off. So. He's like, don't come in. He's like, have a great weekend, Pete. I'll see you on Tuesday. I'm like, Tuesday? What about Monday? He's like, no, we don't need you on Monday. No, but be on call just in case. I'm like, okay. So it is what it is. So I might have a 3-day weekend. I might just have a 2-day weekend. Well, we'll see. But it is what it is. Better life than you motherfuckers who just sit at home all day playing with your balls and, you know, always on YouTube 24/7, 365, blah, 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 blah. While us hard-working Americans, you know, are in an office, you know, with a nice suit and tie and stuff. Or me, I'm a remote guy, so, in the music business, so. Why do you think I'm wearing shirts? You know, Ozzy Osbourne! God bless Ozzy Osbourne! That's my job. Music. Promoter. That's it. That's somebody named Maxine. I don't know, probably a troll, but what is your job? My job is to kick your ass! No. That'd be a great job. Ass kicker. Put that on your resume. But, yeah, I work in music, so I'm not going to tell you where, because, obviously, because for obvious reasons, you know, because I'm going to call his job and get him fired. Fuck you. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty good on this Friday evening, almost Friday night. Got SmackDown coming your way in about an hour. So I'm going to try to get this Raw review that I've been meaning to do out of the way. You know, but I'm so busy with work, I don't really have much time to do videos lately. You know, I try to get a video in here and there, you know, when I'm free, you know, which is like in the afternoon, early evening. But most of the time I'm with my chick, my wife, you know. Miss, you know who she is, Rosa. So. This guy's tea here. What are we drinking tonight? But that's later. We'll drink something else later. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm going to move on from there. Max Liesel says, I'm doing good, ready for SmackDown and Rampage. I'd rather watch Rampage tonight for my good buddy Prince Idol, his cousin Isaiah Shane Strickland. Sorry. Shane Strickland's AEW debut tonight against Tony Nese. That should be pretty damn good. Whose house? Swerve's house. Exactly. I just got off the phone with Prince Idol, by the way. Had a nice 20 almost half hour chat, if you will. And we might chat later during Rampage or after Rampage, but we'll see. But big ups to Prince Idol, you know, big ups to Lauren and Nick and everybody else in the crew and the Prophecy. The greatest thing since sliced bread. And that's pretty much it. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you! You ain't gonna stop us. No matter how hard you try. And that's all I gotta say about that. Okay. Alright, Max Lethal says, actually, I do have a job. I work at Food Lion. That a supermarket? Probably, I would assume that's a supermarket, wherever you live. But that's cool. You know. At least you're making money. Not sitting at home on YouTube. You know. Watching gay porn and, you know, flipping around YouTube and watching my videos and jerking off because you're on my dick so much. So, I mean, it's true. I mean, it's true. It's true for almost 13 goddamn years. These fucking trolls are on my dick and, you know, they can't get off because they love me. They love how my dick tastes. But it is what it is. They love the milk. And the vitamins, too. Vitamin D. And that's it. Alright, Max Lou says, I watch all wrestling. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I do too. But, you know, WWE, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW. I don't watch much of Impact except when my Demon Assassin, my Demon Bride is on. You know, Rosemary and the other members of the Prophecy, you know. Or DK, but it's with Jessica Havoc, Sue Young, Black Taurus, and Crazy Steve. That's all I watch Impact for. The rest of the roster I really don't care much about. Sorry. Watch New Japan religiously. That's some good shit. The New Japan Cup is starting. How it has started, I should say. Some good stuff, some good matches here and there. I don't understand why Okada is in it, though. What's he gonna do if he wins the cup? I think when you win the New Japan Cup, you get a title shot of you choosing. I think that's how it is. Pretty sure it's about how it is. I mean, if Okada won it, what's he gonna do next? Who's gonna go after the United States title? I mean, how many more belts does this guy need? I mean, the guy's a legend in Japan, next to Tanahashi, of course, but, I mean, come on. I mean, he's on another freaking long title reign. Then he's in his second month now. I mean, how many more months is this guy gonna hold the belt? Was this 2016-17 all over again? He holds the belt for like 2 years? I mean, I love Okada, but I mean, come on. How many more times do you need the belt? I think he's held the belt like 7, 8, 9 times already. I'm like, he's like almost like the Ric Flair to John Cena of freaking Japan. I mean, can you give somebody else the belt? Like, Ibushi. Or Jay White had the belt. It's just saying. But, I mean, give somebody else the belt, please. Or just have Ospreay kick your ass. Even though you beat his ass, but whatever. I still think you cheated, and Ospreay should be the unified and IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Just saying. But I digress on that. And we'll move on from there. And I also watch Ring of Honor, of course. Don't forget that. Alright, so that's the end of the comments. Alright, so chat room's still open if you want to leave comments. And if not, well, thank you for watching. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright. So waste about 11 minutes, that's fine. Alright, so before after the video, I'm gonna try to lead you into SmackDown if I have time. We'll see. We'll do a little SmackDown preview and a Rampage preview. Get you ready for that. And then later on tonight, right here on the channel, once again, don't leave the channel. Later on, probably about 11:30, maybe midnight or so. We'll see what happens. Maybe a late night. We'll come back with a SmackDown Rampage review. And then that's it, probably for the weekend. I might go live tomorrow. Depends. I gotta see what's going on tomorrow. With all my other stuff going on tomorrow. So, I might go live tomorrow just to do a shoot the shit video on probably one of my channels. I don't know which one, but I'll see. I'll see what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I know Chase has a live stream tomorrow night at 7. So, I may or may not be on the panel. I'm not sure, but or I might be in the chat. I don't know. Depends what I'm doing tomorrow night. That's it. Alright, Max Leo says, how do you feel about Jeff Hardy debuting in AEW? Well, watch my AEW video and my reaction video to that, then there you go. But I will say, it was pretty damn good. I mean, you watch it on YouTube, it's got over 1 million damn hits. So. But it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. The pop he got was just AJ Styles phenomenal, but phenomenal fucking epic. Just weird that now he's on memes like, hey, this is what happens when my brother gets beat up in the ring. I'm gonna go dancing dead. You know? Get 40, dude. You know. But I like it. And Matt Hardy just re-signed to AEW. This is the Hardy Boys' final run. This is it. After probably this year, or I don't know how long they're gonna be in AEW. They're gonna go after the tag belts. Probably dream matches with the Bucks. Maybe FTR. Maybe Red Dragon again, most likely. We'll see. And if you put Jeff, Jeff can go singles. I'd love to see him go against Adam Cole, baby. And I really would love for him and CM Punk to reignite their freaking little feud they had back in the day, like, I forgot what year it was, 2009, I think it was, when Jeff was going after Punk and he couldn't win the belt, and he finally won the belt. The world title, I should say. I'd love for them to reignite that feud. That would be freaking epic. Or Jeff Hardy and Bryan Danielson could be good. Jeff Moxley, we'll see. Let's see what happens with good old Jeffrey Nero Hardy. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come see me again. Yes, brilliant. Okay. Yeah, 2009. I was right. Pat on the back. All right, we got Lauren in the chat, the Tribal Queen. She's here. She says, Jello, happy fight night, y'all. Yeah. What kind of Jello? Is it a Jello pudding pops, or is it a regular Jello? You know, preferably cherry or strawberry. But I digress. But what's up to Lauren? And Lauren says, and Swerve as well. Yep, Swerve's gonna be on Rampage tonight. Like I said, I got off the phone with my good buddy Prince Idol, who gave me a lot of breaking news last night. A lot of breaking news that certain people don't know about. You know who you are. But it is what it is. If you didn't watch last night, then watch my my AEW review on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel. But I will say that there's some interesting people coming to AEW. Interesting people. Rob Van Dam, Katie Forbes, Rich Swann. Just name a few. John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie. Athena's coming. Maybe Cesaro. I don't know about Cesaro yet. I doubt Bray Wyatt. But, you know. But that AEW roster is just going to be humongously stacked. And then most of them can go to Ring of Honor, too, you know. That needs to build up, so. You know, Tony can just say, like, hey, you signed here, but you can go here. So, he can fill both rosters and just do whatever the hell he wants. Yeah, I know Prince is coming. He's coming. Who? Is it Veer? Not Veer. I don't think Veer is coming anytime soon. But it is what it is. I assume it's Prince Idol, but my good buddy. And I'm going to have a good time. Alright. So we got all that. And Max leads up with a thumbs up. Exactly. Make sure you like the video and all that other shit too. Alright, so let's get to Run the Night Raw real quick, because we're about 51 minutes away from Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. And that's it. Alright, so Raw emanated from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. Home of those Browns and those Indians and the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. Not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. Because they put idiots there who should not be in. Kind of like the WWE Hall of Fame. But there is a chance that I think this year or next year, the mighty Judas Priest might be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Let's get him in. I think Iron Maiden might be up for induction, I think. I have to check that, but we're getting some good people in that Hall of Fame that really deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. This guy's in the Hall of Fame twice. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, and a solo act. So, but it is what it is. But I've never been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame, and if I do, I'll piss on it. Took so long to get Kiss in. Could not have Kiss in. I mean, come on. Pink Floyd's in, I know that. Def Leppard's in. At least Def Leppard's in. I think Bon Jovi's in there, too. Not John Bon Jovi, but Bon Jovi. But I digress. Alright, we move on. Alright, so from Cleveland, Ohio, and our commentary team, Jimmy Smith, Corey Slave, and Byron Saxton. Alright, so we're gearing up. We're on the road to WrestleMania 38 in Dallas, Texas. Got a few matches already announced, and more to come. And also, the show was they started off with the tag team title match, so we get that. But before we start the show, we get clips from Madison Square Garden, the mecca of all arenas in New York City, where we saw Roman Reigns and the Usos beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar and left him bloody on the steps to end the show. Eat my belt, bitch! The tribal chief, acknowledge me. And we will acknowledge him tonight, but that's later. Anyway, alright, so we get that. And then we get some promos. We have Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins talking about their title shot. Rollins all fired up. Owens talks about how the deck is stacked against them all year. But tonight, they're going to take the belts and go to WrestleMania, or KO-Mania 6, if you will. But, you know, that'd be great, but they have to compete in the dump known as Dallas. You know, that's what Kevin Owens said, but... Anyway, being there with Rollins will make it more bearable, though. Then we see some clips of how we got to this title match. That stupid, you know... Even that stupid, RK Bro, whatever it was, like, decathlon shit. Anyway... Owens starts going on a rant against everybody else, saying that Shorty G and Otis suck. I can't believe they went back to the Shorty G gimmick. That was funny. Alright, so I gave that a 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after that, you know, they were in the ring, by the way. And then Alpha Academy come out and go, sheesh! 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 I want to get that shirt. But it is what it is. Gable lifts off his resume and it goes in that, thank you! Regarding how they're going to retain the belts. Then we see RK Bro in the back. They're both fired up. You know, Riddle and Randy Orton is not in his voice! They're all fired up to get the belts back. And Riddle's like, yeah, I can dig it, because I am, you know, I bring the high in Ohio. That's that. Alright, so we get to the match. And, long-ass fuck match. But, hard-hitting matches. Hard-hitting matches. Hard-hitting match, I should say. Back and forth between all the teams. But I will say the epic spot of the night was that moonsault into the Gilmore Cutter! Bang! Oh! Randy stole it! God damn it! He stole the one thing I haven't done yet, and that is the moonsault into the Diamond Cutter, or the Gilmore Cutter. God damn you, Randy! Fuck! I'm gonna steal that now. I'm gonna steal that, and I'm gonna use it in WWE 2K22. Not that I will play that game, but it is what it is. But anyway, that was fucking awesome. That's just basically the move of the night. But it continues on. After that RKO, which was amazing, the commentator was like, holy shit! Rollins and Owens didn't break up the pin. Then we get a buckle bomb into Gable, into a stunner by Kevin Owens, into the stomp by Seth Rollins. They're about to win the belts, but then Riddle throws Rollins out of the ring, and he goes over and covers Gable. 1, 2, 3. We have new tag team champions once again. RK Bro for the second time. Time of the match 27 minutes and 2 seconds. God damn, that match was long. 27 minutes for a pretty good match. Pretty damn good. I mean, that RKO was just should have thought of that before, like 3 years ago. But you know, I'm retired from e-fetting, so you know. But I should have thought of that back in the XWF. Damn, fucking hell. Not 2, but got that. Alright, so I gave that match 3.5 out of 5 stars. So RK Bro is going on to WrestleMania, and who they're fighting, but I don't know. We move on from there. Alright, let's go back to the chat real quick. Lauren says, Rotunda. That's, Bray Wyatt Rotunda. You know, Wyatt Rotunda, whatever you want to call him. Not Mike Rotunda. You know. Or otherwise known as IRS. Have you paid your taxes? Hey, taxes, you know, you gotta pay your taxes before April 18th. So, get them done now. I got mine done 2 months ago. I'm hoping to get a fat fucking tax return so I can go on another vacation. Well, more vacations that I'm already going on in the summer. Because I got the money and I got the good job now. What do you got? Nothing. So you can nick my balls, bitches. Kiss my ass. That's all I gotta say about them. Alright, going too nuts. Alright, Lauren says, and Tupac. Yeah, Tupac's in the Hall of Fame. I think he is. Biggie, I think, is in the Hall of Fame, too. I would assume Biggie's in the Hall of Fame, too. Tupac. Tupac's still alive. He's in Africa somewhere. That's not racist. I mean, he's actually in Africa. I don't know what part of Africa. Maybe Zimbabwe, I don't know. And as far as Biggie goes, he's somewhere. It is what it is. Alright, Max Needle says, the hometown of The Miz, Logan Paul, Dolph Ziggler, and Dana Brooke. Yep. Yep, 4 douchebags. But I digress. Even though I think he's okay with me, but, you know, whatever. Okay, Lauren says, 7 more matches added to WrestleMania. Yeah, they're actually going to start building the card now. You know, the SmackDown Tag Team belts are going to be on the line. I think the Usos against probably War Machine or I don't know who. Intercontinental title is going to be Johnny Knoxville against Sami Zayn. Actually, not Sami Zayn. Sorry about that. I forgot. Well, we got Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn, not in a title match, thank God. Ricochet is probably gonna defend the Intercontinental belt against I don't know who. What else? The United States title will be defended Finn Balor and Damian Priest, most likely. We got that. We got the Raw and SmackDown women's titles. That's already been announced already. And the women's tag team belts in a triple threat. We already know that. The only one that I think they don't have finalized yet is Seth Rollins' match, which could be, we don't know yet, against Cody Rhodes. That's why the deal with Cody has fizzled out, but they want to try to get him before WrestleMania so they can give Seth Rollins something to do. Instead of just sitting there, with his thumb up his ass. But I digress. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's go back to the chat. Okay. All right, we got the Tribal Chief in the chat. Nick Infante 92. What's up, Nick? So most of the crew is here. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Like DDP. I hated that. I fucking hated that gimmick. The whole thing, DDP's like a... I don't know what he was like. He's like doing like that's a good thing. And then Big Show got into it. I'm like, what the fuck? Stupidity. Fucking stupidity it was. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so we got Nick. What's up, Nick? In the chat. Alright. So we move on from there. Alright, So they get the win. 3.5 out of 5 stars. RK Bro, the two-time Raw Tag Team Champions. We'll see what happens with them. After the match, Owens and Rollins are devastated because they had the belts right in their hands and were fucking riddle. I did say Tribal Chief. Nick. You're the Tribal Chief. I said that. Weren't you listening? Bueller? McFly! Sorry. So we get that. So Owens and Rollins are pissed off. Rollins is like walking in a trance. He's like, I can't believe I lost. And then Owens looks like he's in a trance too. Owens is like, how the fuck can I lose this fucking match? What the fuck am I gonna do now? So Orton then cuts a promo talking about how he has never had this much fun in 20 damn years. And he says, I'll never use the F word. I was like, you're not going to curse, are you? Obviously, he didn't. But he said he will actually call Riddle his friend. And we're going to WrestleMania, baby! And that's all I got to say about that. So, nice passionate promo from Randy Orton and his monotonous voice. But, Randy... you owe me money for that freaking moonsault into the RKO. God damn it! damn! Why didn't I think of that before? But I think that's the top RKO of all time. Better than the one he gave Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 31, and the one that he hit when Evan Bourne, Matt Sydal did the shooting star press, and then Randy hit the RKO. That's probably the top 3 right there. I mean, there are others he's done that was like, oh my god. But that one he hit on Monday night, I don't know if he can ever top that. I mean, come on. Unless he did it off the top of the Hell in a Cell or top of the cage or something like that. And then I would think about that. But, who knows. But I digress. Alright, let's move on. Alright, match number 2. Well, after coming off that hot tag team match, they have to cool it off with the 24/7 idiots. So we got a 24/7 title match between Dana Brooke in her hometown against Tamina. So we had Reggie and Akira Tozawa there. And nobody gave 2 flying fucks about this match. Tamina put Dana Brooke in a Boston Crab. Dana powered out of it. Crab's a bad-looking roll-up. A really botched-looking roll-up. 1, 2, 3. She retains the belt in almost 2 goddamn minutes. Hey, so somebody won in their hometown! Yay! Nobody cares. I didn't give a flying fuck about this match. So, I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. Blah, blah, blah. Afterwards, Akira Tozawa gets on the mic and says, oh, you cheated! You cheated! And the winner of the match is the love of my life, Tamina! And Tamina's like, what the fuck? And, Tozawa wants another kissy kiss. And Tamina's like, fuck you. I'm out of here. But then, earlier we saw, a video where she, pushed him up against, a steel gate and started making out with him. That's some weird shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, exactly, Max. The bathroom break match of the night. Actually, you couldn't even go take a shit. Depending where you're sitting. Well, if you're at home, I'm like, oh, this game. Bathroom break match. Go in the bathroom. Drain the dragon or, release a humongous deuce. By the time you're done, and wash your hands, of course. Don't just come back and not wash your hands. You morons. So, yeah. This match was over by the time you took a shit or a piss. Nobody cares about the 24/7 title. Get rid of it. And it's going to be defended most likely at WrestleMania. Nobody cares. Put that on the pre-show, if there is a pre-show. God damn. Fucking hell, man. Alright, Prince Idol, my buddy's in the chat. Yes. Man, he gives me the breaking news. He says, thank you, bro, for calling the Palace of Wisdom. Well, thank you for taking my call. And, thank you for being my friend. Okay, not gonna sing. Anyway, we'll move on. Alright, so after that, we see Seth Rollins in the back. He's still in a trance. Still can't talk. Maybe he's thinking about Becky Lynch. I don't know. Becky's supposed to be on Raw this Monday night, by the way. After her, little incident with her voice box, thanks to Bianca Belair. I would say Becky wants revenge, and even though I still think Bianca's gonna win the belt at WrestleMania, which sucks, but I would love for Becky to come out and just beat the fucking shit out of her, because she's the man. But it is the way. All right. Speaking of the man, we get a look back at Roman Reigns attacking Brock Lesnar at MSG. Again, if you didn't see it at the beginning of the show. Then out comes another hometown boy, The Miz. I guess from Miz TV, or Jizz TV as I call it. Miz says he's home and says the cheers he receives are respect. Then we see Dominic Mysterio insulting Logan Paul. who's Mrs. Guest this week. And he comes out, nobody gives two shits, even though he's in his hometown. So all the idiots and all the girls are like, oh my god, it's Logan Paul! Suck a dick. Well, don't suck his dick, he's probably got small dick syndrome. But it is what it is. So Logan Paul comes out, says good to be home, and he's honored to be going to WrestleMania as Mrs. Partner. So he talks about growing up in Cleveland and went to high school there. Nobody cares. Cleveland making him the man he is today. If you came from Cleveland, you suck. That's all I gotta say about that. Nothing good came out of Cleveland. Except Drew Carey. The Drew Carey Show. Cleveland rocks! Cleveland rocks! Well, their football team sucks. Their baseball team surely does suck. And the Cavaliers, well, they suck too. Not like New York! We got champions, except for the Yankees. Oops, did I hit a nerve? Baseball's coming back. I love baseball's back! Yes, spring training starts on Monday. Monday, the Mets play the Houston Assholes. I think at First Data Field, or whatever the name of the new field is in Port St. Lucie. You're gonna see DeGrom pitch probably like 2 innings. And then probably see Scherzer probably game 2. But, you know, it's gonna be good. I really don't care about spring training and what their record would be. I mean, it doesn't count, but I hope they, you know, they're gonna probably get a little bit of get some innings, not a lot of innings. You know, most of the pitchers are going to get a lot of innings, and then their minor league pitchers are going to get innings, you know, like Jordan Yamamoto, whatever his name is. You know, Taijuan Walker, it is what it is. Free agent frenzy is beginning today. Carlos Rodon went to the Giants. He was a big target for the Mets. So, they lost that on him. But they're thinking about getting some bullpen help. They're talking about Andrew Chafin, Colin McHugh, used to be an ex-Met, and Josh Hader from the Brewers. Like, you know, like guy who just throws like 130-mile-an-hour fastball, something like that. I would love to get him. What are you going to give up? I don't know. Me personally, I would give up McNeil to Squirrel. You know, I like him, but I mean, you know, for Josh Hader, I would give him up. Put McNeil, get rid of Edwin Diaz, that schmuck, or maybe put him as a 7th inning guy, because I really don't think he'd be a 7th inning guy, but it is what it is. Or just put Lugo maybe as a 7th, or maybe an 8th inning guy, and then get Josh Hader from the 9th, and then, game save. There's no way that freaking Josh Hader would ever blow a save for the New York Mets. But depends on what they would give up. I would, like I said, give up McNeil, Edwin Diaz, and Ronnie Mauricio. One of our big prospects. And hopefully get a big prospect in return. That's what I would do. But, you know, I'm just a schmuck from Brooklyn, but it is what it is. But I hope to get Josh Hader. I doubt to get Freddie Freeman. Maybe Chris Bryant. But I think Stevie Cohen, you know, Thanos we call him now. Because he has a luxury tax in his freaking hand now. He's like, oh! So we'll see what happens with that. But with the New York Mets, Carlos Correa maybe going to the Yankees. He may be going to the Blue Jays. So we don't know, but yeah. Free agent frenzy in baseball, you gotta love it. The hot stove is red hot right now. Red hot. There was a report I saw on one of the videos. I was watching a Met video, you know, Met fan doing a live show. Somebody in their chat said that Freddie Freeman re-signed with Atlanta, but I don't know if that's true or not. And personally, if it's true, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, but you know who will? JD. JD's gonna, you know, jerk off in his pants. Or jerk off on his cat. I don't know. But I still want that belt back, that title back there, Jerry. because your Braves ain't winning it this year, son. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so let's get back to the Miz crap. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so they bring out, they say Dominic's riding Ray's coattails, because this isn't how they do it here in Cleveland. And speaking of Cleveland, they bring out another Cleveland native, Jerry the King Lawler. We haven't seen in months. Well, years maybe. Well, I think he's usually on the pre-show, but we haven't seen him much. But anyway, so Jerry Lawler comes out to a nice reaction from the crowd. So Lawler lists off some Ohio towns where he lived over the years. Thanks to Miz for inviting him. Then he looks at the WrestleMania sign and thinks it would be great to have the show right here in Cleveland. Where? We're going to have it in Jacobs Field or whatever it's called now? Not a great place to have a stadium, or, WrestleMania, but I'm just saying. You know what they should have it? Citi Field! If you want to have it in New York, don't have it in fucking MetLife Stadium. Not to say it was, WrestleMania 29 and 35 were the bad, but 35 was too fucking long. 8 hours? Please don't ever do that again. An 8-hour WrestleMania. Come on now. It's like saying New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom would be like 12 hours. How many matches could you do with 12 hours? Maybe have a tournament, an all-night tournament or something like that. But never again would anybody, like Lauren went to WrestleMania 35, stay there for 8 goddamn hours. And somehow got the train home. But it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, I don't think Cleveland will ever get a WrestleMania. I'm just saying. So Miz doesn't like that idea. So the fans were cheering about that, and then Miz says, "You were just cheering me, and now you're booing me?" And he's like, "This city couldn't even handle the pyro without the lake catching on fire." Anyway, blah blah blah. Talks about the Browns when LeBron James left. He says he and Logan Paul could go on to a real WrestleMania city and leave. So he leaves, and then Logan Paul's like, what? And then he leaves, and he's going to the back, and he's like, why am I getting booed? What the fuck happened here, man? You suck, that's why. You dumb social media idiot. Like to give you a fucking Gilmore color through a glass window. Fuck you, man. Oh, Floyd Mayweather knocks you out, then your stupid brother. Jake Paul's an even a bigger idiot. These social media people are just weird fucks. Like the Kardashians. But at least Kim Kardashian has a nice ace. Fake boobs, but a nice ace. I don't care about Khloe and Kourtney and Kendall Jenner or, all the other schmucks in that fucking family. And now Bruce Jenner's now Caitlyn Jenner. Good lord. Fuck them, man. Anyway, we got that. So they leave and that's it. So I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars and that's it. Alright, we gotta rush now, so we gotta finish this off. Alright, then we're gonna look back at Dolph Ziggler's recent issues with Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer. So we got that, and then the next night on NXT, he wins the goddamn belt! But he's probably gonna lose at a Stand and Deliver to probably Braun Breaker. I would assume he gets a rematch. But we'll have to see what happens on this week's NXT. So we'll get that. And speaking of Ciampa, he's in the back with Braun Breaker, making his main roster debut. You know what is going to happen to him if he stays on the main roster? Catering in about 3 months. But we'll see what happens with that. So, they say they're here to face Dolph and Bobby Roode in a rematch from last week's NXT. Breaker's all excited, ready to go before defending the belt against Ziggy and Ciampa on NXT, which you all know what happened. That's that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get the Street Profits. They're asked about what they think about having no path to WrestleMania. but point out that they beat RK Bro last week. So I would assume now there's your WrestleMania match. RK Bro against the Street Profits. And we'll see what happens with that. I would go with RK Bro to win and have the Street Profits turn on each other or just turn heel. I would personally have them turn heel at WrestleMania. And then continue to feud with RK Bro for the next 2 pay-per-views or so. 2-3 pay-per-views. And then eventually break them up and let Montez Ford go on a humongous run. And maybe Angelo Dawkins, but I'd rather have Montez Ford be like the United States champion. But let's see what it is. See what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get to the tag team match. Breaker and Ciampa taking on Ziggy and Rude. Wasn't anything special. 9.5 minute match. Ziggy hits the zigzag for a near fall. As Ciampa made the save. Then we get a jumping knee by Ciampa, sends Bobby Roode to the outside. Then Braun Breaker finishes off Ziggy with the Gorilla Press Power Slam. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. Nothing great. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Ziggy says that was one win and promises to take the belt while Breaker crumbles. And that's that. And he did. We did what he said he was going to do. And we move on from there. Alright, then we get a video on the big man, Omos. Then we get a weird camera shot from up here. Like showing his nuts or something like that. Balls on top. So we get that. Don't ask me why I say balls on top. Okay, you can ask me. It's Rosa's thing. She saw videos that says balls on top. Rosa's a weird person. But I love her. And I put my balls on top of her, if you know what I mean. But I digress. We move on. Alright. So Omos is asked if he has a path to WrestleMania. And he asks, how many people he's like, well, how many people do I have to dominate to get to WrestleMania? Hey, how about winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? Put him as a heavy favorite if he's in that match. But I don't know what they're going to do with him. So anyway, I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Omos taking on Apollo Crews with his good buddy, Commander Aziz. At ringside. Thanks for coming there, Apollo. Basically did nothing. And Commander Aziz just stood there doing nothing. And Apollo got destroyed. Omos wins with the choke slam, or the choke bomb, or the tree trunk bomb, whatever you want to call it. So 1, 2, 3 gets the win. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. That was a shit break match of the night. And that's pretty much it. Alright, before we get to Edge and what he had to say, Lauren's back. The Tribal Queen is back. Max Lethal says, if you smell what Max Lethal is cooking, better be cooking a mean steak or something good. Give some to me. No, I'm just kidding. Lauren says, I was there loving every minute of it at WrestleMania 35. I would have went, I could have went, because my brother from another mother, when he was alive, lived right there. Like 40 minutes, like maybe a half hour away. So me and my brother from another mother we could have went to WrestleMania and kicked some people's asses. But, sadly I didn't go, and then, now he's in that wrestling, well, he's not in the wrestling ring in the sky, but he's in that, he's in heaven, probably looking at wrestling, maybe talking to, Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah. I don't know if he's talking to this man. Get in here! Mike! Get in here! You summon me? You know I'm awesome. Yeah, Mike, I know you're awesome. And Nick knows you're awesome. Hi, Nick! Your boyfriend there, right, Mike? Hey, you shut up, Gilmore! I'm sorry, Mike. Mike, you're out of probation, okay? I let you slide for 2 weeks. Now you're back. What do you think about WrestleMania 35? Ah, that thing was too long, and I wasn't even on it. You're dead. Why would you be on WrestleMania 35? You're dead. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, but we have WrestleMania here in heaven too, you know. But it's like Extreme WrestleMania. Yeah, because New Jack's there, right? Motherfucker. Get that sight away from me, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna stick it up your ass. Motherfucker. And then... Oh, Balls, get out of here! Oh, no, here they come. Balls, Axel, Shaw! Ah! Okay. Mike, can you please take care of them, please? I mean, put them to a freaking fire table, you know? You know, can you do it for me? I mean, I mean, I did get paid today, so... Oh, great, Gilmore! You're awesome! You got paid today! How much did you make? I'm telling you. Ah, come on! No, I'm not telling you. It's more than you make. And you make nothing. What do you mean? I got Vince McMahon Sr. up here. He's booking me in matches. Oh, really? Did you win the belt yet? No. Why? He stuck me in catering. What? That old senile son of a bitch put you in catering? You're awesome. How does he put you in catering? What the fuck? What is wrong with that guy? Yeah, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna put him to a freaking glass table, because I'm awesome. You go do that, Mike. All right, get out of here now. We gotta get ready for SmackDown. Yeah, I'm gonna lay the SmackDown on Mae Young's ass in a minute. Oh God. You go do that. Go back. Go do that. I don't want to know. Bye, Nick. I gotta go. Okay. Get out of here, asshole. I hope you liked that, and if you didn't, well, fuck you. Because my impressions are better than you. And my show is better than a lot of people. But I digress. Anyway, let's go back to Raw real quick. It's about 15 minutes away from SmackDown. Alright, so Omos beats Apollo Crews in like almost 3 minutes. I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. After the match, Commander Aziz gets in the ring, tries to check on his little buddy, Apollo, and then almost like... starts laughing at him. I probably see, Omos, Commander Aziz match coming along pretty soon. And you know who's going to win that, obviously. Obviously, you know who's going to win that. I mean, it doesn't take a scientist to figure that out. Even a schmuck could figure that out. Or a clown. But it is what it is. Anyway, after that, we got to look back at AJ Styles accepting Edge's WrestleMania challenge. Then Edge went into a humongous rage, then hit him with not one, but 2 concertos. So Edge is here to explain himself, and he comes out. Well, he doesn't come out to Metalingus by Alter Bridge. He comes out with no music and a spotlight. That's a purple spotlight. I'm like, holy shit! The Undertaker's coming out. When did he turn into Edge? The fuck? So actually, the music did go on, and then it got cut off. Then we got the spotlight. Then he walks his way to the ring. Felt like Edge from when he first debuted. Except with his, different music, of course. So he takes his sweet ass time, get in the ring. Then he gets on the mic and says, "You think you know me?" So, kind of felt like Dark Edge, if you will. He says he's going to talk to AJ Styles, but make sure you put the kids to bed first. Then, Edge did what he did last week to bring out the real AJ. He says it's a new Edge. He peeled back his head and saw the real him. He's never seen him before. That's an Edge that he has fallen in love with, and now he feels in control of everything that happens in the ring. He's standing on the mountain of omnipotence, and the view is, no pun intended, phenomenal. Do we get a close-up of Edge's face? He's like, Hi, Edge. And, that was it. And, I liked it. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. The entrance alone was pretty damn good. But I don't know if he's going to come out to the Brood music or some other type of music. Or an entrance is going to be epic. I don't know what AJ Styles will do. You know what would be awesome for AJ at WrestleMania? To come out with his Impact, before Impact, his TNA, his first TNA theme. Because he has so many. I mean, you can probably go back to when he was, the phenomenal AJ Styles and I am. I would go with that, but you have to talk to Scott D'Amore about that, because Vince doesn't own Impact yet, but he will. And that's it. We get that. All right, move on. Oh, my back. All right, then we see Kevin Owens, and he says never wants to feel how he felt after that loss ever again, but he just had an epiphany, and it's the idea that he is going to change his entire WrestleMania future. There are details to iron out, but he has a plan that he's going to reveal at the end of the show. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. And we all know what that is. So I get a 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get another look back at Roman and Lesnar from MSG. I don't know why did they have to show it 3 times? Morons. Alright, then we get to women's tag team action. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. My brutality! Big ups to my sweetheart Ash Costello of New Year's Day. And the Hexans, too. Lovely piece of ash. Anyway, they take on, 2 more hot pieces of ash. Carmella and Queen Zelina. And, it's a non-title match, but if Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley win, they get added to the women's title match at WrestleMania with Sasha, Banks, and Naomi. So, get that. Basically, this was a 2-on-1 because Carmella was too busy outside, telling Corey Graves how big his dick is. Like, oh, Corey, why don't you just stick it in, God? You're so good, yeah. Our fucking YouTube show sucks! Wasted time, and poor Zelina Vega is in the ring. I mean, she did all she could. I mean, Carmella was in the ring for a little bit, and then she got knocked off the apron, and Corey Graves like, are you okay? Are you okay? Fucking idiot. Then Zelina Vega and Liv Morgan go back at it. Zelina kicks Morgan in the face, but she goes over to tag Carmella. She's not even there, because she's, stroking Corey Graves' cock. But, so, she's like, bitch, get in here! Which allowed Morgan to hit a sloppy code breaker. I mean, really, Liv? Come on! A sloppy code breaker, and then Rhea, finishes the job, hits Riptide, 1, 2, 3. They get the win in about 9 minutes. Match was garbage. I gave it 1.5 out of 5 stars. So they go to WrestleMania, and that's what it is. Just a garbage fest of a match. Garbage. That's it. Anyway, then we find out that Big Van Vader is going into the Hall of Fame, along with The Undertaker, and Sid Vicious now, Psycho Sid, if you will, and the Steiners, and probably Sharmell. But we'll see what happens with all that. Alright, after that, we get to a non-title match. Austin Theory, the man who's taking on Pat McAfee at WrestleMania, he takes on Finn Balor, the United States Champion. So we see a video of Austin Theory and Pat McAfee from SmackDown last week. We're all ready to go, and it was back and forth. Theory tries for the ATL, Finn Balor escape, get a running shotgun dropkick in the corner, and knocks Theory silly. So Finn's about to go for the coup de grace, and then Damian Priest gets on the apron and then shoves him off for the disqualification. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Priest powerbombs Balor, and then Theory, for good measure, as the ATL, and then takes a selfie. It is what it is. So it looks like we're going to get Damian Priest and Finn Balor in a rematch for the United States title. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, we see Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's not even her hair, but she's Bianca Belair. So, yeah, we see Miss Whip, fake hair, Bianca Belair. She's ready to put the EST in WrestleMania. And then we find out that Becky was injured at a house show in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Or like that great Billy Joel song, "We're living here in Allentown." Or Terrortown for my sake. We're living here in Terrortown, where they took all the strip clubs down. On the train is selling whores for $2 a mop. Get a mop. I don't know. I made that up. Whatever. Alright, so we found out that Becky got injured. Her throat, but she's going to be back on Raw this week. This Monday, I should say. So get that. Alright, so I get that 2 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the ending of Raw. We have Kevin Owens for his big announcement. So he says he doesn't have a match at WrestleMania, so he needs a new path to get there. So, he said he's gonna have the biggest Kevin Owens show of all time, but he needs a very special guest. Someone from Texas. So he's like, JBL? Nah, the horns wouldn't, the horns would be, or on his limo are more interesting. And he's like, Booker T, sucker! Then he talks about the only thing he did was being in a part of the tag team called Harlem Heat. He make you show him, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. I fucked the goat. No, I don't know. So he said Shawn Michaels is a proud Texan, from San Antonio. But Owens is a proud Canadian from Maryville, Quebec, Canada. Bitches. So on behalf of Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels is not invited. It is what it is. That was funny. So he says that leaves only one Texan left, and that man is the man who wears knee braces to go through his matches. And he said he would love to have the guy come here so he can give him a stunner and then pour out a glass of milk. I'm going to drink a glass of milk. Then he finally gets to the point, and he challenges Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. But you knew that was coming weeks ago. Alright, so Stone Cold did accept the challenge the next day. I think it was on a WWE exclusive on the YouTube page, I think it was, or the Facebook, one of the stupid pages. So we get that. So Steve Austin is going to be confronting Kevin Owens. But he's getting in, doing cardio, so he's gonna have a fight scene or confrontation where he does a couple of moves, maybe takes a bump or two. But in the end, he's gonna beat the shit out of Kevin Owens. And then we're gonna have a good old time, drink some beer. What? One beer. What? A margarita. What? Jack Daniels. What? Onion rings. More beer. What? It is what it is. So that ends Monday Night Raw. And personally, it wasn't even that good, except for the I think the match of the night was what was the match of the night? The tag team title match, pretty damn good with the fucking Randy Orton RKO. That's the only good part of the show. And then everything else was I mean, Edge's promo was alright. The entrance was epic too, but other than that, kind of a mediocre Raw. So I gave Raw 5.5 out of 10 stars. But, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section of the video, and, that's, all I gotta say about that. Alright, we're 4 minutes away from, SmackDown. Should be an interesting show. We're gonna probably hear from the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Maybe Brock Lesnar might be on the show. We'll see. And then, we really don't know anything else on SmackDown. So, it's news to me. But on Rampage, the better show, we got Prince Idol's cousin, Shane Swerve Strickland, taking on Tony Nese. We got Darby Allin and Isaiah Cassidy going at it. What else is on that show? Mercedes Martinez and Jamie Hayter. And that's pretty much it, as they lead into St. Patrick's Day Smash this Wednesday night. It should be an awesome fucking show. Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, who have legitimate heat, by the way. Legit heat. They hate each other. I don't... I wouldn't want to piss Thunder Rosa off. I mean, she's, she's of Spanish, Spanish-Mexican heritage, and you don't want to piss them off. Especially, the actual Rosa, I can't piss her off. I piss her off, she fucking goes hardcore on me. Not like that, but you know what I mean. She takes a 2x4 with barbed wire and smacks me in the head with it. Then she puts me through a freaking table. No. Then she breaks my balls. Oh! But I digress. Alright, so we got that. So it should be a good Rampage at 10 o'clock. On that great channel, TNT. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, so 5.5 out of 10 stars for Raw. And let me know what you guys think. Alright, we're gonna finish the chat, and then we're gonna go right into SmackDown. I'm not gonna, give you live commentary. But it is what it is. Alright, and to end the show, let's see here. We got a lot of comments. Let's see here. Okay. I forgot to mention Prince Idol's quote. He says, a quote by the Prince, flow like water and ride your own waves, should say. In time, you will be where you want to be in life, but sometimes it's always hard to follow the way of the winds. That's interesting. A poem from Heidenreich. But it's what. Alright, Max Lethal with a couple thumbs up. Max Lethal says, I loved Edge's promo. Okay. I did too. It was pretty nice. Lauren says, I got an idea. HB, the girls meaning. Vanna, Rosa, me need to hang time together. Oh, yeah. I don't know who Vanna is. I guess that's Prince Idol's chick. And then, the Extreme Queen herself. Rosa and Lauren could have a girls' night out. Why not? Let's do it. Like Paul Stanley says, let's do it. Whoa! Feel my heat taking you high. Burn with me, heaven's on fire. Okay, I really botched that song. I'm gonna get crucified by the Kiss fans now. Good lord. Please don't ever tell me to sing Kiss songs again unless it's forever. That's it. Or maybe Rock and Roll All Night. But there's other songs now by Kiss that are awesome, but He just laid a deuce! No. Got that. Alright, so we move on. But yeah, one day we can have a, can all hang out and have, a WrestleMania or something like that. Or just at a bar or something. In New York City. Even though it's a shithole. Whatever. I was there on Tuesday and I was like bored out of my mind. Like, what the fuck? Can I go home now? Same old shithole was 2 years ago before this fucking virus hit. It is what it is. Alright, SmackDown's on now. I gotta get my freaking... Gotta get the rich man's cable on now. So... We got that, so I gotta put on the rich man's TV. Because I'm rich, bitch! Gonna put on SmackDown, so give me a second before I get back to the comments. Then I can give you a little brief intro to SmackDown. That's not SmackDown, obviously. Alright, I'm not gonna play the music because I don't want to get copyrighted by the WWE. So they're showing, once again, the same thing that Raw did with, the whole Roman Brock thing at MSG. And then, he was like, I love you, Brock! And then Brock's like, give me your head, I want to squeeze your eyeballs out! And then, Roman comes in with a chair, and then the Usos come in and beat the shit out of him, bust him wide open. That's, pretty much it. That's it. So they're probably going to start off with Roman or something after they, hit him in the head, busted his nose wide open. Or his head got busted wide open. So I don't know if that was a blade job or when actually got hit, hard way blood. And then Roman just like picked him up and hit like a rock bottom or like a choke slam, and he kind of fucked it up. But then he stands over Brock with both belts, like he probably will at WrestleMania. By the way, today is day 577. Well, no, 557. Excuse me, not 577 yet. 557 days as champion. I think it's going to continue on till probably, I don't know. I mean, there is rumors that he's going to take some time off after WrestleMania, but I don't know. So, all right, so we're live on SmackDown. And SmackDown is brought to you by Progressive, who can save you a lot of money with your car insurance and motorcycle insurance and all that other shit. All right, so we're live from Birmingham, Alabama. Not like Greensboro, Alabama, where Forrest Gump lives. So we start the show off with Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion. And here he comes, the Cowboy. Cowboy Brock. Not giving a fuck. That's, when he's pissed. He's like looking around, he's holding a belt, like, look at me. Fucking son of a bitch! Why am I here? This shithole! Anyway, so we're going to hear from Brock, but I'm going to leave that up in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to end the video now. I'm going to edit it up, and then watch SmackDown, then I'm going to watch Rampage, and then, maybe me and the Prince will talk for a little bit after that, or, because I got to eat dinner, too. Probably around at the end of SmackDown or during Rampage, I'll have my sensible dinner, even though it's not really sensible. I'm just going to have a knish. But I'm going to have whatever I have in the fridge. Because, it is what it is. The missus went out with one of her friends tonight, so it's girls' night out for her tonight, so she'll be back. Probably tomorrow. And then Sunday, we're going to my parents' house for dinner. So, and don't forget, tomorrow night at 2 o'clock to turn your clock forward 1 hour so you don't miss anything. So, don't forget to spring forward. But it is what it is. Alright, let's finish up with the chat real quick. And you guys spend quality time together. Yeah, we could do that. Someday, we'll see. Set something up. We can set something up. And if I have the time, and Rosa has the time, of course. Because we're busy people. God damn it. Anyway, Lauren says, let me get back to that. Lauren says, can't wait for the entrances. Yeah. WrestleMania always has great entrances. Too long, but they're great. Anyway. Alright, Max Lethal says, I love Red Velvet. Okay. That's cool. You know where Red Velvet's from? Your mama's kitchen. Baking a cookie. Or something. Brock's talking about Roman. And we move on from there. Okay. We're gonna move on. Lauren says that's why it got canceled. What got canceled? Oh, wait. I missed the entry. He won't. Tony Khan owns it. What were we talking about with Tony Khan? I forget. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear what Brock's talking about. Oh, he's talking about the stitches in his eyebrow that he got from the MSG show. Whoop-de-doo. We get that. That's why I got canceled. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Prince Ali's like, whose house? Swerve's house. Whose house? Swerve's house, bitch. Damn right, Swerve's house. Alright, then on Lauren's final comment, it's on now. Whoa! Holy crap! Brock is pissed. He just threw the fucking WWE belt almost into the crowd. Thankfully, Pat McAfee grabbed it. He is pissed. He's like, I don't care about contracts. I don't care about WWE titles. Roman, get your ass out here. Damn, he is pissed. He's like, you done screwed up, Roman. I want your blood. Like, blood for blood. That's what I want. Yeah, how about a first blood match at WrestleMania? Never had that before. Why not? Let's do it. So we'll move on from there. Oh, here comes Paul Heyman. Alright, so I'm going to let Paul talk, and I'm going to end the video. So, enjoy SmackDown, everybody. Thank you to Prince Idol, my good friend. Lauren, thank you for joining in. Nick, for a little bit as well. And Max Lethal for coming in. And everybody else who watched, well, thank you for watching. And that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So somebody asked about my job, but yeah, I'm not going to give her a shout out. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below. We went under 1,200 subscribers. Now we're hopefully try to get back over the hump of 1,200 subscribers. So please subscribe to my channels, which are this channel and my other channels in the description box. And blah blah blah. Paul said that Roman's not here this evening. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let him talk. But he's like saying, "I know you better than any other person on the planet," and like Brock saying, "Shut up, Paul." And I think he called him a dick again. I don't know. Lying jowls or malls is true if Roman isn't here tonight, Paul. That's for your protection. I'm trying to read the closed captioning so I don't get copyrighted. So Brock's like, who's gonna protect you, Paul? And then Brock's going right after Paul. Paul got out of there pretty damn quick. Now Lesnar went quickly, raced to get him like a freaking thing. Paul's running for his life. Roman just knocks over 5 security guards, and they try to beat him up, and grab him, and fucking Brock's just annihilating these guys. Where they get him from the local indie market? So looks like Paul got away in a limo, a car, and Brock's going after him, and then we see the freaking camera crew behind him. Oh, it's Kevin Dunn, you idiot! You're so that is so hilarious. He's running, and they show him from afar, and then they show the other cameraman trying to follow. That is so hilarious. These stupid idiots. And then Kevin Dunn hits the button to go to them and show Brock close up. What a fucking shit. That's almost as worse as when Dixie Carter cut a promo and then you hear cut at the end of it. That's funny shit. Alright, so coming up from that, we see Ridge Holland and Sheamus fella beating the living shit out of the New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston. And then they take their the ATV and then smash it apart. Beat the crap out of it. That was a good ATV. That looks like a transformer. The ATV was a birthday gift given to Big E by Kofi, by the way. So they were using sledgehammers, beating the crap out of that. And now we're going to Megan Moran. Morant, where's Moran? With Sheamus and Batman, Ridge Holland. And they got their sledgehammers on their hand. They're probably going to be talking about the New Day. And then we kiss. And we move on from there, because I'm not going to do a long reaction video. I got better things to do. Alright, so once again, thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore, signing off. So to everybody in the chat, and everybody who watched, thank you for watching. And until next time, I'm Peter Gilmore, signing off. Peace out. rock on and rock hard with your cockroach or anything else out. Just don't splash on me unless you're a chick. And that's it. Rock on and rock hard. And if you're not down with that, well, me and the entire motherfucking prophecy, we got 3 words for ya. Fuck you, man. That's it. You don't like it? Kiss my ass. Because you can't stop the train. So, good night, everybody. I'll see you guys for the SmackDown Rampage review later. So, peace out. And until next time, like WK says, until next time, peace. Ha!